Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. How are you beautiful people doing? Welcome back to WRL Racing League, team number 1, and we're here for the finale of season number 5, I think it is. But we're here for the final time on this game. The new game came out yesterday for us Australians, but this race is still going to go ahead, despite only 13 runners here this evening. There is a constructors battle, but we can safely say that's been thrown out the window because neither of the Red Bulls are here tonight. So congratulations to Ferrari for winning the Tier 1 constructors. So there's really not much to play for except just to complete the race, really. It's still going to be a 50% race, but, you know, not much we can do in the grand scheme of things when the whole thing was all sold out. But we're here for the finale, and that is the main thing. We've survived, what was it, 17 rounds here in Wallaby. It's been a roller coaster of a ride, but we'll have a look at the championship standings for the final time. Lefty, as you can see, has won the title. Blade and Ryan still fighting out for P2. What's that, 23 points separating each other. So P2 still full up the grabs. Relics and Geordie. Geordie's not here. A lot of the drivers are not here this evening, which is a shame, but as I said, not much can be done. Abyss King and Oscar for P8 in the championship. J-Ray could hit that 100-point gain and overtake Bio. J-Ray could get a top 10er here this evening. Eagle P12. He can also get a top 10 finish here and hit the 100-point gain. Accelerator, Zervinx, Frosty, Viper, Kirsch, Sniper, Bot Day, and McIntyre is your 20. So here it is. Ferrari, well, as I said, no Red Bull is here this evening, so it's Ferrari, the Constructors Champions. Red Bull will finish in P2. Alfa Romeo will finish in P3. So your 1, 2, 3, even 4 will stay the same with Williams. The real test is AlphaTauri, Alpine. 9 points separating those two teams. And no AlphaTauri. Oh, wait. There is one AlphaTauri two AlphaTauri drivers against the 2 Alpine, so P5 of the constructors still something to play out for here. And then we've got McLaren, Aston Martin, Mercedes, and Haas. So there it is. There it is, chat. Those are the final standings pre this race. Ryan's on provisional pole. It's Relics P2, it's a Ferrari 1-2, the Oxman's in P3, Abyss is in P4, Oscar P5, Blades P6, Botday P7, Accelerator P8, Jared P9, Kirsch in P10, Eagle P11, Zervinx P12, and Benno yet to set a lap time. But Zervinx is getting a lovely slipstream from that Williams car as the Haas car tries to get out of the way. As Eagle goes up into P2, it's Kirsch. He did his best to get out of the way. And Zervix goes P6. But Eagle P2. Blades Vice is now P1, 36.3. The first man into the 36s. But that'll obviously be an improvement from somewhere else. Ryan is up in the first sector. Is he up or is he down in the middle sector here? He's 2 tenths up, but it's still going to be P2 at this rate and time. It's all going to come down to the chicane here, final corner. It is a wet and wild Saturday here in Japan, and Ryan stays P2. He found a bucket load of time in that final sector, which is that chicane and final corner, but stays in P2. Bot Day's in P3. SXPT, go Ox. Bremer, how we doing? Lucky, I thought, well, no, this is the finale. The final race of Tier 1. So, yeah. Not much we could do in regards to that, but Beto here, the final driver, to set a lap time here. Well, he hasn't used his battery at all, so it's not going to be a competitive lap time. It's a 40.1. So all 13 cars have put in the lap times, separated by 3.7 seconds, but obviously Beto can go quicker, Kirsch can go quicker, Accelerator can go quicker, JRAG can go quicker. I think everybody can go quicker realistically, even Relics can. I'm not sure if he's on ABS or not, but we'll have to wait and see what Zervik's saying. Oh, he's letting cars go through. Lovely to see. Well, Beto's already a second up in the first sector, so who's that? It's Relics. Relics is only on a hot lap, so Beto's got no pressure behind him. Is Ryan going to box? No, he's going for another run here. But where is Beto? There he is. He's coming at Spoon Curve here now. Oh, Beto could not take 130R flat out there. He had to quickly downshift. Is that going to ruin his lap time? P10 for Beto, 2 seconds found. And into the top 10 he goes. Just under 1.7 seconds off pole here. Accelerator is on a lap. Oh, the Towery behind him. It's Oscar. Oh, Oscar's. Oh, dear. Oscar is out of this quali session, chat. Oh, dear, fans. But Accelerator is 8/10 up here. This will get him into the 37s. No, it won't. No, it won't. P10 for Accelerator. And Beto's down in the first sector. What is Kirsch saying? He's saying nothing at the moment. Nobody's on a lap. Ryan improves, but stays in P2. Where is Relics? There is Relics off the hairpin here. We do have a hot lap request. Who is, I'm assuming, going to be the Oxman? Yep. Relics here now, coming off Spoon Curve. He's 7 minutes to go, chat. 7 minutes to go here in this final quality session, and Relics is backed out. Relics has backed out. What about Kirsch? Final corner, across the line. P12. P12. For the lone horseman here this evening, as Oscar's left the session. We'll get him back in. It's still about the same, I would think, Roshan. So, yeah, I think it's just about the same, really. Solo's coming into the pits. Kirsch is not doing anything. Abyss here. All a bit squirrely off the exit there. Been playing too much F124. As I said, the new game is out now. Well, the Champions Edition is out now. What are your thoughts on it, chat? If you play the game, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? Don't like it? As Abyss goes in to P7, game is straight. You know what, chat? I've done 25 laps of career mode at Bahrain out of the 29. My god, it feels so weird on the pad. It feels... I don't know. Because I haven't changed my settings yet for the pad. It feels lighter on the pad than what it was on this game. So that's just me. I don't know about any other pad users. Bahrain's best track to drive on. Qatar good too. Qatar looks a lot more fun on 24 than it did on this game. Yeah, I know Swayze is a pad player, Roshan, but I don't know if he thinks the same as me or if he has another opinion on it. That's what I'm saying at Roshan. Oh, the Oxman is out on track, so we do have a hot lap request of the Oxman. So, ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for a hot lap around Japan Suzuka in the Aston Martin of the Oxman here. Could the Oxman finally get his first win in Wallaby Racing League? Only time will tell. But ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the sights and sounds of the Oxman in the Aston Martin. That's a shame. The Oxman has backed out of it, but apologies, chat. I was just finishing off my dinner. But we'll go for take number 2 here. 2 minutes to go, chat. We'll do the hot lap with the Oxman, as he really is on par for pole here, so we can watch. Blades of Ice has retired in the pits here. Yeah, only 13 to not Swayze. So enjoy the sights and sounds of Japan here with the Oxman in the Aston Martin. There we go, chat. There we go. Relics has been disqualified. Eagle is out. Oscar's out. Blades is retired, as we've seen earlier. So, but they still P3. The Oxman P4. Abyss is not going any quicker. What about Zervinx? He's invalidated. J-Rad here will be the next car to settle that time. He's binned it. What about Ryan? He's done as well, and that's it. Nobody is improving. So it's Blades of Ice on pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix. Some interesting stuff has happened there. So we saw Relics being disqualified, Jarrad out. Abyss had an issue. Zervix also had an issue. And we saw Benno having an issue as well. Too moist. Yeah. Now we're just waiting on Zervix to retire the car so we can move on. Last 7 minutes or so was heavy rain. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, there it is, chat. There it is. Blades of Ice gets pole ahead of Ryan. Relics getting disqualified. That means Kirsch gets the Drunk Driver Award for the final time here. So, congratulations to Kirsch. We'll get the screenshots just in case. Or screenshots. Just in case here now. And now we're off to the race. 27 laps of Japan. It's going to be an emotional 27 laps, especially the final lap here, and it's dry weather, chat. It is dry weather, so it's interesting to note who would have put on a dry setup and who put on a wet setup for quali. So, interesting. And welcome to the grid. For the final time this season, the final time on this game, and for the final time for about a month or so before the next season gets underway. It's not too far, chat. It is not too far. Sunny skies here in Japan. Virtually not a cloud in the sky. And now we're just waiting on for the drivers to get their race strategies ready. We have 13 drivers here tonight, so less chance of a safety car. But anything can happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's guaranteed at least, I think it's 3 points for 13th. So if everybody finishes, they're at least guaranteed 3 points after 27 laps here of Japan. And then the new game is the focus on everyone's mind here now. There is a patch coming for the new handling. Don't know if you've all heard that, but there is a patch coming as we get ready for 5 red lights here for the finale here at Japan, and it's lights out. And away we go. Blades of Ice gets up the line. Very, very well. Covers off New Zealand Ryan, or Ryan 97. And Botte stays in the P3 here. And the two Alpines are going at it side by side here. Serving Stallone McLaren here. Looking for a move. Is he? No. But Oscar still not into the lobby here. I have sent him an invite. I'll quickly send him another invite in just a few moments here. But it's Blades of Ice leading after the first sector here. We'll bring up all the information here. Oscar and Kirsch are on the softs. Benno is on the medium, so he's going to take advantage of this, does Benno. Use the mediums to its full effect here. As Eagle is ahead of Abyssi. This could be huge in the context of the drivers' battle there. Kirsch and J-Rat can both hit the 100-point game here this evening if they score enough points. But the top 8 all on hards, but Kirsch has done that. No justice here as Kirsch is up in the P8 on the soft tyres. He has to take advantage of the softs this early on. 2 compounds softer than what the hards are, and Blades of Ice sets the completes the first lap with the fastest lap there. So we'll get the Oscar back in, and he is not online. Someone ping Oscar in the Discord and let him know that I have sent him an invite. During qualifying, so he needs to hold back on. Jared P10. Don't think it's enough to get him the 100 points that he wants. And Benno, he chilling in P11 on the mediums. He's got to make some plays here. Which will bring up all the data here. And Cervix getting dangerously close to being outside DRS range here. On the new game, DRS will be enabled after the opening lap here. So DRS will be enabled now. But because it's 23 still got to wait 2 laps after. And DRS is now enabled with Botte getting the fast lap here. And Ryan overtakes Blades even before the braking zone. Even before the braking zone. Botte currently in P3, the Oxman P4. Just taking it easy, simple. And there's Cervix. I think he's played too much F1 24 in the past 24 hours. And Kirsch is now putting me under pressure. Kirsch has to make a move pretty soon. I would suspect he needs to get back into that DRS of Abyss here. Otherwise, the softs won't be as good of a race tyre. So I wonder if Kirsch might be waiting for the DRS. Make the move in the turn 1 and then use the clean air. Or is he going to go for it now? I think he backs out, so yes, he will be waiting for the DRS here. And he's going for it. And he's made the move. Oh, but Cervix fights back around the outside. Oh, they're still going side by side as Kirsch pushes him out wide and Kirsch gets the move done. But he's lost another half a second there to Abyss with that battling with Cervix. That is not good news for Kirsch. Kirsch now, he needs to put the pedal to the metal here and catch up to Abyss here. And try and pull away from Cervix as much as he can. Abyss might be showing that he's got more pace than Kirsch, even on the soft tyres here. So, Kirsch now, he's slowly but surely trying to pull away from Cervix. That's one thing, but he's not closing in on Abyss at all. And the top 6 all in a DRS train here. And the next 6 are in their own. We won't count Oscar's car. But Accelerator is putting the pressure onto Zermix here. Same with Relics. Kirsch might get eaten up here. As Blades of Ice makes the move here. And Relics going to make a move. Is Zermix going to make a move? No, he backs out of it. But Relics makes a move onto Accelerator. Accelerator around the outside. And the same thing as the lap previously. Relics does the same thing as Kirsch. Holds it on the inside. And now Relics does the same thing. Gets up into P9. Kirsch 3.1 behind Abyss. I think the top 6 now are gone. Unless there is a safety car, the top 6 are gone. Here, chat. And they're all on the same compound of tyres. Kirsch and Benno have not taken advantage of the soft and medium tyres. They haven't taken advantage of them. So, that is a shame. And look, this team orders at Mercedes here as Jarrett gets Accelerator. I think Accelerator got some damage. Now Jared's outside DRS range here. Ryan and Blades of Ice swapping positions again. These three here going 3 wide. Up ahead and Kirsch got gobbled up. Oh, Relics and Zermix. They swap positions as well, and Relics is up in the P7. Can Relics close in onto Abyss? Can Relics close into Abyss here, chat? That is something that he'll need to do. 2.8 is the gap to get back into DRS range here. But Ryan and Blades of Ice are just swapping with each other here. Bottay's not... He's used the battery, but the front two pretty much got 100%. He's got 50. The Oxman's got 100. Eagle's got 48. And the Abyss has got 33. So, even with that battery, it looks like Ryan, Blade, and Ox have better straight line speed. Excuse me. And these three are caught up to this train here. Is Kirsch now starting to struggle, perhaps with some tyre wear. Oh, Botte goes a little bit wide, but the Oxman couldn't take advantage of that. And the two Alpines, 5th and 6th here, doing very well for themselves here. They're not rushing anything, so they're just happily to wait the patient game here. Wait for someone else to make a mistake here as the Oxman thinks about a move here. As Ryan's starting to pull away here. Oh, the Oxman's been in contact with Botte. And the Oxman's up in the P3. No, he's back in the P4. They're both using the battery towards Spoon Curb here. Oh, there's some drama between the Tauri and the Aston. Oh dear, fans. Oh dear. Don't forget, stewards and quiets could still play a factor in these final few results here. And Botte still has DRS, which is crucial for him because he doesn't want the front two to pull away. And Kirsch and oh, Jared's off! He is off at turn 1. Might have been some contact between him and Kirsch. But it's still going the right way. Doesn't look like he's got any damage, which is a good thing. And so now Kirsch still is over a second now, but those softs must be starting to feel second hand. Right there, chat. We might see Kirsch in a lap or two's time here, maybe lap 10. For the hard tyres to go to the end. So now the Oxford, he's just got to stay calm. He's got over nearly 60% more battery than what Butte's got at the moment here. Blades of Ice pulls out of the slipstream. He doesn't want to overtake Ryan just yet. And there, these two now, Relics and Zervix, are pulled away from Kirsch. And he has no battery at all to defend with. So yeah, it's either this lap or next lap for Kirsch. For the hard tyres to get into the end here. The Oxford has clawed his way back up here to Botte here. No dive bomb move there at the hairpin. Will he make one at Spoon? Is Blades of Ice going to think of a move here? He does. Blades of Ice takes the move and Relics is into the pits. Relics is into the pits. And it's for new tyres. I mean, he's guaranteed some points, so he's just going to try something different, I suppose. Do the two-stop, perhaps. So Blades of Icy leads. No, there was no front wing change. It was just new tyres. It's an undercut tap onto Abyss here, so 27 seconds is the gap between Abyss and Relic. So we'll keep an eye on that. In about a lap or two's time there, chat. And as Accelerate gets ahead of Kirsch. The next car will be Benno. So the battery, near enough the same between Blades and Ryan, over 90%. Botte's got 30. The Oxman's got 90. Eagle 24. And Abyss has got 30. So 3 out of the top 6 got above 90. Everyone else is below 50. So you can tell the 3 stragglers against the 3 non-stragglers. Is the Oxman thinking of a move? No. No, he's not making a move. Abyss still barely in that DRS. And look, Relics has gained 2 seconds onto Gerard here, so that means he's probably gained 2 seconds on Abyss. 26 seconds is now the gap between Abyss and Relics. With only 1 DRS zone here, Relics can close in very, very quickly. So what we'll do, chat, is we'll add 3 seconds to Relix's gap to leader time. So that's 30, and so we're minus 4 seconds off Abyss because that's how much he was behind. So 26 seconds is the gap for a pit stop here for Abyss here. But speaking of gaps here, excuse me, the Oxman gets all wrong there. Eagles outside DRS. That could be huge for Abyss now. That could be huge for Abyss here. And look, Bottas got no battery to defend with. Yeah, he's got it. The Oxman's up into P3. Kirsch is now into the pits here. 16 laps to go. Is Kirsch going to put on the mediums to take him to the end here, chat? Well, he is. Relic's fastest lap point, 29.8. Oh, excuse me. So that was a standard pit stop from Kirsch to the mediums there. No front wing change at all. Eagles back within that DRS zone here. And now the top 3 are all the ones with high batteries, and the next 3 have low battery. Except for Abyss, he's got over 30%. So it's not as low as the 2 ahead. He's actually got more than the 2 ahead combined. So Abyss is doing very well. He's doing very well at this point of the race. Right, no move there. Zervix is into the pits. He is into the pits. Benno and Jared are both into the pits. Well, that is interesting. Relic's back up into P8 here. I think if Abyss were the pit now, Relix will get ahead of him. What's the gap to the leader? 24 seconds. So Relix might lead this race, even if the top 7 all pit. Benno's on the set of hards. He's going to go to the end. Relix might have to pit again as well, but he might pit for a set of soft tyres to take him to the end. Any of them going to pit? No, none of the top 6 are pitting. We've got 14 laps to go, and we're on lap 14. So we've hit that half race distance now, chat. Accelerators into the pits. So Relix will go back up into P7 here. So what's the gap, excuse me, between him and Abyss now? 20 seconds between Abyss and Relix. And the top, and what's that? 22 to Blades of Ice. So Relix looking pretty good here at this point of the race here. Accelerate's back ahead of Benno and J-Rad, so that is good news for him. When will these hard runners pit, chat? What lap do we think? Lap 15, 16, lap 17? If they go lap 17, they can go for the soft tyre. I mean, Kirsch took them, what, 12 laps? So Oh, Blades of Ice is in. Is anybody going to follow? Botte and Eagle are all in. So there we go. And Botte gets ahead of Eagle. Where here comes Relics. And the undercutters worked on the Botte and the Eagle, but did not work on the Blades of Ice. But he has caught up in an immense amount of time here. Abyss will now start to struggle with no DRS. I mean, he'll pit now anyway. Ryan and the Oxman. We know how good Ryan usually is on his tyres, so he might start an extra lap perhaps. Maybe put on a set of soft tyres. Because everybody will have a bunch of them because it was a wet quali. He chat, so anything to spice it up. But I would assume Ryan, the Oxman and Abyss will all pit now. Yep, they're all pitting. All the focus would now be on this man, Relics. He won't have DRS. He's got no battery. Oh my word, that was so close between Relics and the Oxman. Oh dear. That could have been tears. Botte's got the undercut on the Oxman as well. Yeah, but I think that was coming. But Relics is now a thorn in the Oxman's side here now because... Oh, he's gone for the move! Down the inside! Oh, he's got the move done! Eagle hits the back of Relics! Oh, hopefully that's not any front wing damage. I really hope that's not front wing damage for Eagle. He's driven so well here. Abyss has fallen off the pace here. That is not good news. And Blades of Ice has pulled a 1.7 second gap out to Riney. Now Botte. Could Botte get himself a P2 here? Blades of Ice 28.9, fastest lap. And nothing, and the Oxman's now outside DRS range. The Oxman's now outside DRS range, he's back in it now. Excuse me. This has to close in on to Relics here to stay in touch here with the top 5 to make sure his race is not ruined here. Oh, some yellow flags. I think it's all clear now. And Eagle's outside TRS. That is not good news for Eagle. Our top 4 might just start to pull away. Botte here now. Ryan's got not a lot of battery left. So the fight for P2 is on the cards here, chat. I don't know about P1. Blaine's advice is he has pulled a 1.5 second gap to Ryan, so he's outside DRS. But again, there's only one DRS zone. So... Oh, yellow flags. Oh, it's Relics. Relics has had a moment off a Dunlop here. And it looks like he didn't get any front wing damage here, but the fight for P2 is on for young and old here, chat. Ryan, Botdate, and the Oxman. These two will want to make, will want Ryan to catch up to Blade, make it a 4-way scrap on for the win here, with 4 different constructors here. But we're going to have 9 laps to go now, chat. 9 laps to go. Again, Ryan trying his absolute best to close in onto Bladey here, but Bladey, as he's shown for the majority of the season, why he was a championship contender. If he had better internet, I think he would have been up there. Even more so. But not much is doing now here, chat. Bottas closing in onto Ryan even more so. And still cannot make a move. Still cannot make a move. Can Botday? Well, we'll have a look at the rest of the field here. Relic, Cervix, and Kershaw battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Beno P11. So just have a look at the point situation here. So Jared currently in P11 will get 6. Eagle 5th will get 18. Jared needs 6 points and Eagle needed 7. So at the moment, both of them will hit the 100-point game for the season. So, I mean, fair shout to them. As Ryan has caught up to Blade's advice here. Bladey must have made a mistake somewhere. Because now Ryan has got DRS and now Ryan can sit back and just recharge the battery. Doesn't have to do anything. Botday and the Oxman have missed their opportunity. But the Oxman has been saving the battery as well. So, as we can see there, nearly 50% and it's more than the front 3 ahead as Ryan makes a little bit of a mistake on the second Degner there. We just caught the glimpses of that. And Blade of Ice as well. Another moment. Oh, Relics has had an accident. Excuse me. Relics has had a moment there. We get a late race safety car, chat. Oh dear. If we get a late race safety car, it'll be on for young and old. Ryan does not make a move. 6 laps to go, chat. 6 laps to go. And Relics has had another mistake at the final corner. And these 4 here are still going out of here, chat. And Relics has retired in the pits, so no safety car can come out. Right, not making any moves just yet. Charlotte into the pits. He's also retired from the session, so there we go. Dropping like flies now, chat. No safety car. We're going to have 4 laps to go once these 4 cross the line here. And look, yeah, these 3, Ryan, Botte, and the Oxford are just saving their battery. Blades of Ice really needs one of them to have a battle with somebody. Again, the Oxford and Botte still going at it. But 4 laps to go, chat. 4 laps to go. This is realistically the final lap for the safety car to come on out here. But it's going to be a huge doubt that one will come out here with only 10 drivers on the grid here. Yes, Oscar's still quote-unquote racing, but it's his ghosted car. Nita1234, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wallaby. Hopefully you have a fantastic Wednesday wherever you may be in the world. Happy to have you here. Kirsch has had a moment at turn 1. And welcome to Wallaby. This is the finale at Japan. Blades of Ice got pole in the wet. We had a wet quali. No safety cars. Some controversy between Botte and the Oxman virtually the entirety of the race. But the next season is not too far away. So if you want to sign up, head on over to the Discord, because sign-ups will open pretty soon. I would guess, probably maybe in a week or two's time. There, when everybody gets the game. But there we go. 3 laps to go, chat. 3 laps to go. Blades of Ice is doing very, very well to keep Ryan, to still keep Ryan behind him. So I wonder when Ryan will make that pass here. Ryan's got 60% battery, Botte 40, and the Oxford 60 as well. So Botte is going to try and save a lot more battery. Blades of Ice, he's got half of what Ryan's got. Excuse me. But 2 laps to go. It's been a whirlwind of a season, chat. Blades of Ice got out of the blocks early. Same with Lefty, who's not here this evening. It was the battle between those two for the majority of the season. Ryan came in halfway through the season for Ferrari, and since then Ferrari have just been climbing the ladder. They were nowhere when Ryan came in, and now they're going to construct as champions for Tier 1. Oh my word, these 4 are gonna cause an almighty crash here. But here we go. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Ryan now leads. Botte thought about a move, but he doesn't do it there. And Botte used a lot of battery as well. So he has to save and save and save as much as he humanly can here. Has Ryan gone 1 lap too early? He has got a lot of battery than what the others have got. Nearly double. Kirsch is into the pits. He'll probably go for the fast lap. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty. He'll go for the fastest lap point. So, Kirsch might get an extra point for Haas. Currently in P10. But here we go. Here we go, chat, for the final time here in Season 5 of Wallaby Racing League Tier number 1. It's been 17 grueling rounds. Lefty won the driver's title last week. Ferrari win the constructor's title tonight because no Red Bulls. But the minor placings still up for grabs here. It's Ryan ahead of Blades of Ice, ahead of Botte, ahead of the Oxman. And Ryan has completed the first sector, so we've got 2 sectors to go, chat. 2 sectors to go as Ryan has got about 10% more battery than what Blades of Ice is now. It's going to come down the run off of Spoon Curb, or Spoon Corner I should say. P3 is still on the cards for the Oxman. Botte got no lights left. No battery left, I should say. Here we go. Can Blades of Ice do anything? Ryan's still got a lot more battery. The Oxman's ahead of Botte, but it's not going to matter. Ryan into the final chicane here. In to the final corner. It's another Ryan win. The sound off F123. Blades of Ice P2. The Oxman gets P3. Botte P4. The Alpines will get 5th and 6th here. That means Eagle would hit 100 points for the season. Abyss gets P6. Not a bad result there. Zervinx and J-Rad. J-Rad will also hit 100 points for the season as well. So fair play to them both. Bano will get P9. Let's have a look at Kirsch. Let's see. He's going to be 9/10 up in the first sector. Middle sector. Is he purple? Or is he not? He's got a lot of battery to use here now on this back straight. .7 seconds. He's got to beat a 28.9. I think he might get it, you know. I think he's got it. Kirsch might get that extra point for Haas. He does. Kirsch gets the final point, or the fastest lap point, here in T1. Driver of the day, Kirsch. So there it is, chat. GG's to Ryan, Blady, and the Oxford, even the bot day as well. Those four scrapped it all race long there. The two Alpines were in there for in the first half, but in the second half, just had no pace on the mediums. No pace whatsoever. And there we go. There it is, chat. The final race. And there it is. He got the fastest lap by a second. So we'll get the top 3 in. So Oscar will get disqualified because he didn't partake in the race. But there it is. There it is, chat. Oh, and there is Blady. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll kick off the podium celebrations with P3 man, the Oxman. Well, you and Bot Day scrapped it all race long. It was the move at 130R that got you the P3 in the end. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, it was good. Fry. Quali, I kind of stuffed up because the track got wetter and I set my lap right at the very end because I messed up all my first laps. So that put me in a bit of a bad position for the race. I realised Bot Day was burning everything in the early laps, so I thought I'd get him before the pit stops, which I did, but then he just undercut me and it was awful trying to get him back because he would just burn on every straight I would go for. So I reckon I could have got much higher if I didn't get stuck behind him, but still P3, good race.
And how would you rate your overall season between 1 and 10? I mean, you picked up in the second half of the season, getting a lot of podiums, nearly getting a couple of race wins, but a few things could have went your way. But overall, how would you summarise your season here in Wallaby?
I'd give it a 6. A lot of missed opportunities, a lot of bottles, but improved significantly since turning ABS off at the start of the season, so not too bad.
Well, GG's on the well-deserved P3. Hopefully we'll see you back racing here in Wallaby Tier 1 next season on the new game. We got the P2 man, Blades of Ice. Well, it's not the way you want around the season, but P2 nonetheless. It's another podium, but still, you still finished P2 in the driver standings as well. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, and that wasn't too bad, obviously. First of all, well done and GG's to Ryan. I think, yeah, I managed the race incredibly well. And, yeah, on my side, obviously, it was a bit back and forth throughout the first stint, and then after we pitted for the mediums, obviously I went for the undercut because I didn't fancy trying to overtake a couple cars. And I thought maybe Ryan would come out behind, I don't know, the AlphaTauri behind, but obviously that it didn't end up that way, and yeah, I kind of burned a bit of my battery, and obviously was quickly getting to the 25% mark, so I thought if I can keep Ryan out my DRS until we both hit 25%, that's probably my best shot, so I committed to burning a lot of my ERS, but I think in the end Ryan's pace was just better. I think probably he was actually quite surprised to see me flashing. But yeah, no, he definitely had the best pace between the two of us, and yeah, definitely deserved the race win over me, so well done.
And how would you summarize your season overall? Like, what would you rate it out of 10? 1 to 10? I mean, you're in a championship fight at the start of the season, but your incident issues cost you a couple of places. I mean, Jeddah as well. That was another big turning point. But how would you rate your season 1 to 10 here in Wallaby?
I mean, if you're asking me to rate my internet, I would certainly wouldn't rate it very high. But on the driving end, I don't know. I have pretty high standards for myself, and I don't think I fully did what I'm capable of maybe at some points this season. But I think I came on strong, kind of midway through, around the Abu Dhabi and a couple of races before that. So I don't know, about 6, maybe 6.5. I think last game I was a lot more successful. So obviously coming to this game, I don't even think I won a title. So a bit disappointing, but you know, it's just the way it goes. And well, I don't think I should get my hopes up, if anything's to go about the new game. But you know.
A lot could change though. But GG's on a well-deserved P2 in this race and in the championship. Hopefully, if all things goes to plan and goes well for you, hopefully we'll see you back racing here on the next game. We'll go to the race winner, Ryan 97. Well, what a way to end out F1 23. The final time on this game. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty quick, doing pretty well at the start, and then I had a little glance down at my fuel and realised I'd burned half my fuel in 5 laps, so I was like, oh dear, we're in trouble here. I wasn't even sure I was going to finish, it was draining that fast. I opted to let play go. Well, not really have much of a choice, he was fast anyway, but and then just sit there and save as long as possible, and yeah, went for the overcut bit of tyre. Luckily came out still in second, or else it might have been a different race. And then yeah, I think maybe he was running less downforce, and I think probably helped me out as the tyres got older. And yeah, managed to save my fuel and then passed him, and then I knew from previous experience that you can hold the lead here pretty easy if you had battery. So yeah, that was it.
And obviously you came in about halfway through this season. How would you rate your overall second half of the season from 1 to 10?
5. I've had some pretty shoddy races for my standards. Yeah, there were just some races where I just wasn't that good, but it kind of goes to show how competitive it is these days. You just can't really have an off race and expect to have a decent result. So glad we got the constructors in the end, because I wasn't going to win the drivers, but we got something. So that's cool.
Well, GG's on the waters of race win. I mean, there is a handling patch coming out soon. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's been rumoured that there is one coming out soon. So if there is one and it's better, hopefully we'll see you back league racing in this league next season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're done for Wallaby season number 5 for tier number 1. I don't know what the plan is for next season. I don't even know if we're still going to be commentating in tier 1 next season. It's going to be up to the owners what they want to do. But if I'm not commentating, it's been an absolute pleasure commentating the last 2 seasons of Wallaby. But yeah, as I said, I don't know what the plans are moving forward. But if I am commentating, I'm looking forward to next season happening sooner rather than later. As I said, there is a new handling patch coming out soon, so hopefully that fixes a lot of the issues that people are having. But yeah, on behalf of myself, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Thank you to everybody that's followed, subscribed, rated us while I've been commentating T1. And to the owners, thank you for allowing me to commentate T1. Much appreciate you, boys. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all next season, whenever that may be. Goodbye.